Alberobello looks as if it was created for a children's fairy tale. But in reality, this town grew out of practicality, poverty, and the resourcefulness of its local people. Sometimes the most extraordinary places on earth are born not from wealth, but from human ingenuity. The Italian town built using a tax loophole. No, this is not a fairy tale village. This is Alberobello in southern Italy. Its iconic Trulli houses feature cone-shaped roofs made of white limestone and built without mortar. According to some theories, this design served a practical purpose. The houses could be quickly dismantled when royal tax collectors arrived. What began as a clever trick eventually became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Alberobello literally means beautiful tree. It is a small town and municipality in the metropolitan city of Bari, in the Apulia region of southern Italy. If fairy tales had architects, they might have created something like Alberobello. But the town's famous buildings, known as Trulli, were not built by magic. They were constructed from limestone using a dry stone technique without mortar and, according to some theories, with the help of tax avoidance. These whitewashed stone houses, topped with conical limestone roofs, resemble upside-down ice cream cones. It is an ancient building method, and in Alberobello it became a clever loophole. It is said that as early as the 14th century, local residents tried to avoid property taxes by building houses that could be easily dismantled whenever royal tax inspectors appeared. The Trulli of Alberobello are not isolated examples. Entire districts, such as Rione Monte and Aia Piccola, are filled with these unusual structures. Some are still inhabited today, while others have been transformed into cafes, souvenir shops, and small museums. You can even find a church built in the Trullo style. In 1996, UNESCO added the Trulli of Alberobello to its World Heritage List. It is not every day that a tax loophole becomes a tourist attraction. Not all historians agree with the tax theory. The story that Trulli were built for quick dismantling before tax collectors arrived is very popular. However, some researchers believe this was only one of several reasons. Drystone construction was also practical because limestone was abundant in the region, while timber was scarce. A local count was behind it. It is believed that between the 15th and 17th centuries, local landowners did not want to register new settlements with the King of Naples. Unregistered homes meant fewer taxes and fees. As a result, residents were encouraged to build easily dismantled houses. Hammer a Trullo can be taken apart in just hours. The stones in the roof are arranged without mortar in a special way. Remove a few key stones, and the structure can be dismantled surprisingly quickly. This gave rise to the legend of the disappearing houses built to evade tax collectors. Cool in summer, warm in winter. The thick limestone walls act as a natural air conditioner. They keep interiors cool during hot summers and help retain warmth during winter. The symbols on the roofs have meaning. Many roofs display white painted symbols, including crosses, suns, moons, zodiac signs, and religious images. These were believed to bring good luck and protect the household. The largest collection of Trulli in the world. Alberobello contains more than 1,500 Trulli gathered in one place. Nowhere else on earth has such a large concentration of these unique buildings. You can spend the night in a Trullo. Many historic Trulli have been converted into guesthouses and hotels, allowing visitors to experience life in a traditional Apulian dwelling centuries old. Imagine this: people built houses that could be dismantled whenever a tax inspector appeared. Centuries later, those same houses made Alberobello famous around the world. Sometimes the most unusual tourist attractions are born from a simple desire to avoid paying taxes. At the top of every Trullo is a special stone ornament. It is called a pinnacolo. Its shape may have indicated the master builder, the owner's family, or served as a symbol of protection. Nearly every Trullo has a unique one. The building stones were sourced directly from the land. When farmers cleared fields for agriculture, they uncovered large amounts of limestone. Instead of discarding it, they used it to build their homes. Trulli withstood earthquakes better than many ordinary houses. Thanks to their unique construction of many separate stones, some buildings proved surprisingly resistant to minor seismic activity. Alberobello was once almost an illegal settlement. For a long time, its residents lacked many of the rights enjoyed by people living in officially recognized towns. It was only in the late 18th century that the settlement gained greater independence. Church. The town has a two-story Trullo. Most Trulli are single-story buildings, but Alberobello is home to a rare two-story Trullo, an architectural curiosity for this type of structure. The town looks completely different at night. The white walls reflect the moonlight, making entire neighborhoods of Trulli resemble the setting of a fantasy film or a fairy tale kingdom. Alberobello is often used as a filming location. Its unusual appearance makes it one of the most photogenic destinations in Italy for movies, television, and advertising. The region around Alberobello is famous for wine and olive oil. Many families living in Trulli spent centuries growing grapes and olives, so the local architecture is closely connected to the area's agricultural traditions.